Good morning, everybody. It is 5:30 a.m. on Tuesday, June 19th. Yeah, I think it's the 19th today. And I usually get up a couple hours before the boys get up. I'm about to make myself some coffee. And then I'm going to spend the rest of my time cleaning up this mess that I've got going on here. We've got some cups from last night, a bunch of toys, and I've got some dishes to do, which I'm not looking forward to. And I forgot that the dishwasher was full of dishes. Okay, so now that all of the main cleaning is done, I'm going to let some fresh air inside because I am sweating so bad. I know it's gross, but oh my gosh, it feels so nice outside. Let me try to show you guys. This place is so beautiful, but I still miss Las Vegas. So it is 6:15 right now, and all the cleaning is done. So now I have two options. I can either make myself breakfast before the boys get up, or I can shower and fix this mess. This is always the hardest decision of my day. Maybe, just maybe, I will get lucky and have enough time to do both. But it usually doesn't happen like that. So I just ended up making myself a little bit of the Yoplait yogurt with some vanilla almond granola. And this is very rare for me. I don't really ever have time to eat breakfast. I know that's really bad, but it is the honest truth. So I originally wanted this video to be a Q&A. Sorry if you hear the background noise, it's the cars. I'm sitting on the balcony. I wanted it to be a Q&A, but I only got a handful of questions, and they were actually really good questions. So I don't want to not answer them. So I'm just going to add like a mini Q&A into this video. One of the questions that I got was, how do I punish the boys since they're all under 4 or 4 and under? Sorry, there's a guy just staring at me, but oh well. Oh well. So my 4-year-old, he gets a warning and then he goes into the corner because that boy is so smart. He knows what he's doing. This guy is still staring at me. Most of the time he is so sweet, but he does have his bad moments. He does like to throw tantrums and all of that, so he gets a warning, and then after that he gets corner time, and each time he goes into the corner there is more time added on. And my 3-year-old, he is probably my hardest. He likes to test the limits, and I can't say that I really punish him too often. He gets timeouts, but I find myself repeating myself a lot, saying like, if you don't stop doing that, you're gonna get in timeout. But I hardly ever do actually punish him, which is my fault. The next question is it hard raising 4 boys? And yes it is. I think whether they were boys or girls, it would be just as hard, especially with them all being under 4. I mean, they're best friends. They get along most of the time great. I love watching their bonds and how they grow together, and they teach each other new things every day, all the time. I think that the hardest part of raising 4 boys is just trying to divide your time equally with each of them so that they don't feel left out or lonely and they all feel loved. But I love it. Is the statement terrible twos a real thing? I think terrible twos is a real thing. I think with all of my kids though, terrible twos started way before they were 2, probably 1.5. I think it started for all of them. And right now, Ryder is 1.5, and he is trouble. He gets into everything. He is sneaky. He knows what he's doing, and when he is doing something bad, he just will laugh about it and run. He knows what he's doing. So terrible twos is definitely a thing. How do I find time with 4 kids? And that is a really hard question because most of the time I don't. Like you just saw, before they wake up, I have time to clean, maybe shower and eat breakfast if I'm lucky. And then during their nap time is when I edit the videos or when I clean up the mess that they had made between breakfast and lunch. I do a little bit of laundry sometimes. I will admit though, about an hour after they go to bed is like my little bit of me time, which I spend with my husband because I don't get to see him very often. He works very long hours. So I don't really get me time, and sometimes it's hard and frustrating, but I'm kind of used to it. I wish that I could have a little bit of me time, and maybe that will change in the soon near future, hopefully. But having kids, no matter how many you have, it's all about putting their needs before your own. Sometimes you even put their wants before your own. So having 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, needs and wants to put before your own needs or wants, it's a lot. Like, you don't have time. And that's probably the hardest part about having kids so young and having 4 kids under 4. And my best friend asked me, why did I leave her when she was about to move to Vegas? Sorry, girl. But no, we had to leave Vegas because my husband, he got a new job out of state, and we didn't want to be away from him, and he didn't want to be away from us. However, bombshell, in October, we are moving back to Las Vegas. My husband is going to continue to work out of state, but we will be back in Las Vegas. So to all of my friends and family, I can't wait to see you. And yeah, that is all the questions I got for the Q&A. Hopefully my next Q&A will be a little bit longer. Ooh, that sun though. Yeah, hopefully you guys will end up having more questions for me because I would love to answer them. Anything you want to know about me, my family, being a mom, my kids, just let me know. I hear Lincoln waking up, so I'm just going to make his morning bottle before I go get him, or else he's going to be screaming his head off. The formula that he uses is the Similac Advance. Morning, sweet boy. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Oh, okay. So I just laid down a blanket, gave him his bottle, got the Paw Patrol, and this should be good for a while, huh? Huh, baby? Hi. Morning, baby. Are you still tired?
What's that one?
That is at work.
Let's do our
Yeah. You love your brother? Yeah. You want cereal, you want yogurt, waffles. What do you want?
Cereal.
You want cereal?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, baby. What do you say? No, say thank you.
Thank you. This is with a fart.
That's a spoon.
This is with a spoon.
Yeah. I don't usually make the boys different breakfasts, but this morning I did. So it is now 8 a.m. and all of the boys are awake. They've all had breakfast, been changed, and now we're just gonna kind of hang out for a little bit. I hope you liked my video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Bye. Say bye, YouTube.